Much of the difficulty that people have with playing bar chords comes from not being prepared. In this video, I'll give you 3 exercises that'll make a huge difference. Let's do this. Hi, I'm Tomas Michaud from Real Guitar Success, where I help people learn guitar and love the journey. Here are 3 exercises that'll help you tremendously with learning bar chords. In fact, if you practice them regularly, I'll predict that problems with bar chords will just be a memory from the past. The first exercise is designed to both strengthen your finger and get you accustomed to pressing down so all the strings sound. So it looks like this. You're going to put your finger across the bar and then play one note at a time with your right hand. Now what you're doing is just pressing that one note with your left hand. Don't worry about the other ones. You're only pressing one note. I would start on the 3rd fret. Some people start on the 1st fret, but that's actually the hardest place. Start on an easier place and then you can always move back. It's harder because there's more tension close to the nut of the guitar. So we're going to be on the 3rd fret. And when I say 3rd fret, I'm not on top of it. I'm slightly back behind it and I've angled my finger back just a little bit, rolled it back. So I'm on the harder part of my finger. So I'm going to press the string. Okay, it sounds good. Now I'm going to the next string. Make sure that one sounds. That wasn't bad. Now the next one. Not so good. Let's move the hand a little bit. Better. Okay. Okay. Don't spend too much time on each string. If you just can't get it, move on and just keep doing a little at a time. Next one. I got a buzz there. Let's see if I can move it up a little bit. Yeah, too far from the fret. Okay, you get the idea. It's the 2nd string, the B string, and now to the high E. Okay, that's not bad. A little clear. Okay, so do that maybe 5 minutes at the most. I mean, a little bit each day is how it works. Now, exercise number 2 is going to take that idea and expand on it. It's a great exercise to not only strengthen that bar finger, but I'm going to show you how to get even more bang out of it. So we're going to start on the 1st fret for this one. And I want you to just press and play all the strings. Now, that's going to be the hardest one. As you go up, it's going to get easier. But here's the key. Along with that, try to get it sound as good as you can, but name the string on the 6th string. Do you know why? Well, that's going to be the name of a bar chord when we make the F bar chord. You see, this note is called the root of the chord, and the root is the name of that chord. In other words, if this is a major bar chord, it's an F major bar chord when I put the 1st finger there. If I move it up 2 frets, F, F sharp, G, make the major form of the bar chord, look at this string again, that's a G note now. It's not F, F sharp, G, that's a G major bar chord, and so on. 2 more frets, that would be A. So you want to, over time, memorize the names of the notes on the 6th string. So let's start off with the first one. This is F. Oh, just a bar, what am I doing? F. It's okay to use that 2nd finger for help. Don't worry, it's kind of like using training wheels on a bike. You know you're going to take it off eventually, so don't worry about it. Next, go to the next one. This is F sharp. By the way, there are sharps between every note except E and F and B and C. Try to remember that. F sharp, 3rd fret, G, 4th fret, G sharp, good. Go ahead, A is the 5th fret. We're going half step. What's that one called? A sharp, yes! Now, next one, half step more, B, good. And the next one, B sharp? No, B and C, no sharps. C, right to C, B to C. Step. Now next one, C sharp. I'm getting as far as I want to go, but I'll go one more, D. I'll stop there. It's a great place to go from here to here because you're not going to play very often bar chords up in here anyway, so why bother? Okay, now you can try that as you get good with going up, try going backwards as well. And between the two, you're going to strengthen the finger, you're going to memorize the notes on the 6th string, And little by little, you'll strengthen that first finger for the bar, plus you'll memorize the notes on the sixth string. And that will help you easily name the chords as you move them around. Now for the third exercise. There are two very popular forms of bar chord. One we call fifth string root and one we call sixth string root. You probably guessed, root means that's where the name of the chord is. So if it's a sixth string root, you'll find the name of the chord on the sixth string. If it's a fifth string root, you'll find the name on the fifth string. We're going to deal with just the sixth string right now. And you're going to make an E chord. But instead of using the first finger, we're going to shift everything around so the first finger's free. That E is a form that you can move up and make into a bar. So, back up a little bit. I've got my second finger on the third string, first fret. Now I've got my third and fourth fingers on the fifth and fourth strings, both on the second fret next to each other. That's an E chord, just like this E chord, but different fingering. Now we're going to go from there to an A chord, right? That's the common way to make an A. I've done other versions like that, or even like that. Yes, that's how we're going to make the A chord. Do you know why? Because that can be turned into a fifth string root bar chord. And that means that the name of the chord will be on the fifth string. So, A like this for right now. You could experiment and see if one way is easier than another. I'm accustomed to doing it like this. So, the exercise is to just strum the A chord, then go to the E, but the pinky version of the E, the one without the first finger. Then 4 more times back to the A. Back to the E. Hopefully you'll sound better than that. Try that a little bit each day until it gets easy. Then try using different forms, like an E minor. All you do for an E minor is you take off the second finger to an A minor. And it's the same thing. An A minor is normally like this, but you're going to switch it around. Doesn't it look like the E form, only everything moved up one string? I say up because it's higher in pitch, not physically up. So that's the A minor version. It's the second finger on the second string now, and the third and fourth on the fourth string and third string. Open high E, A minor. So I'm going E minor to A minor. So what that's doing is practicing the different forms of bar chords that you're going to play. But when you start making bar chords, you add the strength of your first finger with the form that you're using and move them up into bar chords. So that's an F major, E major, F major, F sharp major, G, G sharp, and so on. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please let me know in the comments. And if I forgot some exercises that you've used to help you at bar chords, please share them in the comments so everybody can benefit. One more thing. If you enjoyed this lesson, I know you're going to absolutely love my guitar success checklist. One of the things people have the most difficulty with when learning guitar is focus and direction. It's easy to get spread out in all different directions and not make any progress in any one thing. This personalized checklist will give you a clear roadmap of where to spend your time and how to get to where you want to go with confidence. All you have to do to get started is click the link in the description below this video or the link on this video. It'll take you to another page, and within 10 seconds, you'll be well on your way.